Guten Morgen, everyone. I present to you my new oven, the Guzny Dome. If you're a lover of outdoor cooking, get ready because this oven will be your new best friend. It's ideal to put it in the middle of the garden or even in your backyard while enjoying the fresh air. And it's so versatile that it's not only great for making pizza, but it can also do much more. It is a very elegant oven built entirely of ceramic coated steel, and its design fits perfectly into any outdoor space. It is also an all-rounder because it can be used with wood, charcoal or gas, as I'm going to do today. It has the ability to reach 950 degrees Fahrenheit in just a few minutes. It is like Lightning McQueen from the outdoor kitchen. A digital thermometer, it's much easier to maintain a specific temperature at all times. And we don't have to be guessing if it's ready to bake or not. The base of the oven has a very thick stone, which helps to maintain our desired temperature for much longer. In addition, the fire generates a perfect arc by heating the stone evenly, which will give us more consistent result throughout the baking. There are no more pizzas burned on one side or raw on the other. And speaking of pizza, we can bake one up to 16 inches in diameter, or two smaller ones. And the oven is placed on this dock, where the thermometer is located, a space to store the firewood, and the ignition knob and gas regulator, which will help a lot to choose the right temperature. And it is also super comfortable because it has wheels and two wings on the sides. So if you like, let's put it to test and make some good pizzas. Today we're going to make a whole wheat pizza dough. Yes, and it's going to be super light. We're going to need 2-0 flour, or just bread flour, a little bit of whole wheat flour, spelt flour, dry or fresh yeast, some water, a little salt, a good olive oil. Today I'm going to make it with the mixer, but of course you can do it perfectly by hand. In the bowl we add all the flours, then the yeast, and we start the machine. Little by little we're going to add the water. This is known as basinage, yes, in French. Well, as soon as the dough is formed, we continue to add more water and slowly the gluten network will be developed. Now it's time to add the salt, give a few more minutes and add the oil. Perfect, the key is in a good gluten development, as you're seeing here. I'll transfer to a bowl and continue making some stretching and foldings. This will make the dough even stronger. Now I cover it and let it proof till it doubles in size. And here it is, look all the air that it has. And it's comprehensive. Now I am molded on a flour counter. Now I divide it into equal portions. In this case I am going to make 300 grams balls. To give it some tension, we're going to bring the ends inwards. Ready, that's a pizza ball. There's the second one. And we've got the third. Are you lost with all the sourdough bread recipes that you find on the internet? Would you like to learn all the tips and tricks to make your own sourdough bread at home? Then I have the solution. I have designed the perfect masterclass of sourdough bread just made for you. By clicking the link on the description, you will learn how to make and take care of your sourdough starter, how to knead, shape, ferment and bake your sourdough bread, how to use and read the baker's percentage, all the basic techniques to bake like a pro at home, and how to read and understand your dough. Don't miss out on it and click the link on the description right now. It's time to turn on and preheat the oven. It is very important that the stone is also preheated at least 20 minutes before we start baking the pizza. Now I'm going to mold the first dough, which I kept in the fridge for 2 days. That is the key to achieve a very light and tasty pizza. Now, instead of adding the classic tomato sauce, we're going to paint it with this rich basil pesto. Yes, I'm a fan of pesto. Now we continue with a few pieces of fior di latte mozzarella and a touch of grated Parmesan cheese. Now I put it on the peel and go straight to the oven. This pizza is going to be baked really fast. And here it is, look at those cheesy bubbles. But this pizza doesn't end there. Let's go with some mortadella with pistachio. A little olive oil drops. And some basil leaves. And here it is, and I want you to hear this. Let's take a look at the base. Perfect cooking. It's time to cut it, and time to try. Whole grain pizzas are really tasty too. I should do them more often, and so do you. And in this case, I am going to use a traditional pizza dough, which here on my channel you have countless videos and recipes on how to make it. Now that we have the dough stretched, taking care of that cornicione, we add a good tomato sauce, a pinch of salt, a little Parmesan cheese. Now I put it on the peel and take it directly to the oven. This one also cooks very quickly, so I need to be careful and turn it around constantly. And here it goes. And please take a look at the leoparding. Wow, unbelievable. And now I'm going to add this incredible Italian prosciutto. And now comes the sexy burrata. Raise your hand if you're not a fan of burrata like me. A few basil leaves, a final touch of Parmesan cheese, a drizzle of olive oil, and we have the second pizza ready. Let's check that base. And speaking of cornicione, look what that is. Pure air. Okay, time to try. Wow, I love this pizza. Very well, and while I arrange all the ingredients, I hope you like this review of the Gosling Dom, and I hope you leave me in comments what other recipes you would also like to see. And remember, if you're not subscribed to this channel, please do it, like this video, share it, and see you on the next one. Guten Morgen, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed this video. And if you want to learn more about sourdough bread and sourdough starter, I encourage you to check the link on the description. And remember, this masterclass was especially designed for you.